as school gets started, one of the things that parents are often wondering about and maybe even stressed out about are IEPs and more generally how to advocate for their children. Heather, you've worked so much with families around IEPs. Share with us your wisdom. What is the process to get an IEP? And actually, what is an IEP?
Yeah, an IEP is so important. It's an individual education plan. IEP is specifically for students that have needs for support for their academic learning and growth. And so that could be math, reading. In order to get an IEP or to have a 504, there needs to be a diagnosis in place, maybe anxiety, ADHD, autism, OCD, ODD. Any of these diagnoses can be really helpful in opening the door for that. And once you have the door open, then it becomes how do I meet the unique needs of my child? How do I make sure that the right measures are in place? How do I make sure that they're following behavioral interventions that are supportive for my child? If you feel like your child needs something like that, and they're not getting it, then that's an important step to take is to talk to the school and let them know, my child is really struggling with these things. They have these needs. I don't see them being addressed. They don't have the support that they need. If they don't have educational needs, then it's more of the emotional, social support for the child in the school. So the 504 would be something like you can show a card that says that you can take a break when you need one. You can go to the office if you're feeling overwhelmed. You can have a fidget with you. You can have a snack in your bag. It provides for a lot of different things. You can get those also in an IEP if your child has the educational support needs as well. And so then they utilize those to help make sure that it's a fair and equal education for your children. One of the things that I really recommend is seeing how quickly you can get that IEP meeting set up prior to the start of school, within the first week of school, having those meetings to discuss the concerns in the classroom, the needs of your child in the classroom. Those are things that become really, really important.
With the families that you work with, how much is an IEP part of their child's academic growth and success?
For every client that I have, 100%. If it's not the IEP, then it's the 504. And these are tools that parents use to help their child have success at school. Even PT, OT, speech language pathology, those things are included in a child's IEP. They help the child to have that equal education opportunity and helps to have the support so that a teacher is aware of the needs of the child. And those things are really important. It can feel like your child's going to get lost in a school situation, especially if they're quiet, they don't know how to advocate for themselves, they don't know how to ask for what they need. It can be really frustrating, and you can put into an IEP that there are reports that need to come home daily, weekly, to help prohibit things like that from happening so that you're not just all of a sudden surprised with, I thought everything was going okay, which for a family or a parent that has neurodivergent children, feeling safe about your child being okay in the environment is something that's really nice and regulative for your own system.
So staying on top of these IEPs and 504s and doing more research and due diligence to understand how you can better advocate for your child, especially right before school starts, is a really important and hopefully a very beneficial investment in your child's education. So we hope that this has been helpful, and we will see you for the next one.